Ashley Moore, and as some of us sit out this heat wave indoors this weekend, we decided to bring the heat this morning to the prep rally. Joining us now is Regis Jesuit grad and superstar hooper Hana Belibi. Hana, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Absolutely great. Hana, might as well just address the outfit. You have on an H on your shirt. Where are you headed?
I'm going to Harvard.
Harvard University, one of the hardest schools in America to get into. And you will be going to play and also study. What are you studying at Harvard?
I'm going to be studying medicine.
Medicine, okay. You've been going to and from Boston to go to school. Talk to me about how it's been just meeting the other Harvard basketball players and just finally getting out your head. I'm no longer a high school player, I'm headed to college.
It's been good, just seeing it's crazy how much older they are and how much more experience you can just feel it. So I definitely know it's going to be a jump and a transition going from high school to college, but I'm definitely really excited for it.
Before your senior season, you were on the ESPN Top 100 list to preview the season. And then you went on to take your team to the state championship game. I want to talk about a specific game in that state tournament, the Final Four, okay? I was at the Final Four game, and y'all were down a bit to legend. I'm like, game's over, let me stop shooting. And you go on a 20-0 run in the fourth quarter, okay? You go up by 6 points after being down by 16 points, and it comes down to a final free throw with 0.3 seconds to go. Is that one of the most just gut-wrenching, stressful games you've ever played in?
That was the most incredible game I've ever been a part of, watched. We were in halftime, we were guys, I don't know what's gonna happen. I was let's try to keep hope, and all of a sudden, we just were coming back. We kept making baskets, getting stops. And that last point, it was Izzy, she's a sophomore now. I think of her as a freshman.
This is y'all waiting on the shot, yeah.
My heart was pounding out because we were squeezing each other so tight, and she banked that one in, and it was just my heart, there was a pressure release. It was it was a really good moment.
I love that for y'all. Obviously, y'all lost to Valor and State, but to make it there, that's a big one. But you've had a lot of accomplishments this season. There was one I was there for, and I was starstruck. Missy Franklin comes to Regis Jesuit to give out the annual Missy Franklin Award. You won it, and she personally handed you that award. Just what did you feel that day? And I heard it was a surprise.
Yeah, I did it. They called me out of class. They were only swimmers are supposed to be out of class. I was I'm not a swimmer. I think you made a mistake. And I got there and I was is that Missy Franklin? And they were yeah, you're going to be getting her award. And I was she was yeah, she was so down to earth and kind about it. And it was just really crazy.
Absolutely. So now you're headed to Harvard. We talked about it a little bit, but why did you choose Harvard? I'm sure you had a ton of schools to choose from, but you went Ivy League.
Yeah. I would say the first thing was definitely the school. My parents have emphasized the importance of education for my whole life. And then the other thing was the coaching staff was just so kind and driven and competitive, and it was kind of a reflection of what I wanted to do for myself and what I see in myself. So that was the two things, it was an automatic yeah.
That's great. Such a limited amount of people get into Harvard, and here you are playing and hooping and working school, but also with the select number, only 2 Colorado athletes were selected to be McDonald's AllAmericans this year. You and Drew Crawford. When you get the call, just what's going through your mind?
It's it's crazy. It's surreal. You're hearing you've been one of the nominees, and you're it's really humbling, and I feel it's just crazy because only 2 of us. I didn't realize there was only 2 of us in Colorado, but yeah, it was just crazy. It's just a surreal experience.
For sure. Did you see that play when you made the honor roll, when you did the little spin move, jump back and hit the J?
Yeah.
Let's talk about your game. Dropping bodies on the floor. Let's talk about your game. What about your game are you excited to see grow? And just what about your bag do you want to get a little bit more into?
I definitely say definitely my 3-point shot. I want to extend my range to where it's why is she shooting out there? I want to get to that point. And definitely just mid-range jump shots, just being more consistent, I would say.
For sure, for sure. I mean, women's basketball is a hot topic right now, okay? Very hot. You're kind of in the middle of it because you're seeing just the growth in the high school level. Now you're going to the major growth at the college level. But your older sister kind of was a trailblazer for it. She was the first girl to dunk in a high school game in Colorado. And now you're kind of carrying that torch to see how far the game has gone from when you would go to Stanford and you would watch her play to now seeing where it is now. Just how impressed with that are you, and just where do you think it could go?
I'd say I'm definitely impressed. It was like, it's crazy like how many fans it's garnered. Like going to her games in high school, there were a lot of fans because it was for Hana Belibi. But like if you go to other girls' high school games, not a lot of people show up. Like college basketball games, same thing. But it kind of like, once it was getting heightened more and more, going to her like college games at Stanford, it was like the atmosphere was just like, they were excited. People were watching girls' college basketball more than men's. And that's just like, I'm just so proud to see it because like we've been fighting for that kind of equality for a long time. So it's really exciting to see.
We appreciate you so much for stopping by the prep rally as you head off to Harvard.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, girl.